Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 535. The category is Trebek's Trivia, number 20. This will be a 20-question trivia quiz with a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end. They're from all different categories. They're all from the television show Jeopardy. They've been altered just slightly enough where you can answer in the form of an answer. Good luck! Alright, starting with question number 1. The United States of America is made up of 50 individual states. How many of those states share a border with the Pacific Ocean? The answer is 5. Question number 2. Charles Elmer Hires began making and distributing what new drink marketed as an alternative to alcohol in 1877 and became America's first soft drink entrepreneur? Charles Hires invented root beer. Question number 3. What is the title of the 1859 Charles Dickens novel in which Sidney Carton, a lazy alcoholic attorney, finds a far, far better rest than he had ever known? The answer is A Tale of Two Cities. Question number 4. Alfred Einhorn was a German chemist most notable for first synthesizing what localized anesthetic in 1905 to replace cocaine, the primary anesthetic of that time, which had undesirable side effects. Alfred Einhorn first synthesized Novocaine. Question 5. What is the name of the fictional character in Tennessee Williams' 1947 Pulitzer Prize-winning play A Streetcar Named Desire, whose best line was, "I have always depended on the kindness of strangers"? The answer is Blanche Dubois. Question number 6. On March 30th, 1858, Hyman Lipman is credited with registering the first patent that connected what two common items and became a popular implement for mistake-prone people? The answer is the pencil and eraser. Question number 7. 10 weeks after Soviet cosmonaut Alexei Leonov conducted the world's first spacewalk, what American astronaut spent roughly 20 minutes floating in space, attached by only a 23-foot tether to become the first American to do it? The first American to do a spacewalk was Ed White. Question 8. In the board game of chess, the king's normal move is only one square in any direction. Which game piece can move only in any diagonal direction for any distance? The name of that piece is the bishop. Question 9. Although the country is politically part of Denmark, which is a part of Europe, Greenland is considered to be a part of what continent because it lies on the same tectonic plate? The answer is North America. Question 10. John Brown's Body is a marching song about the abolitionist John Brown that was popular in the Union during the American Civil War. What song by abolitionist writer Julia Ward Howe uses the same tune? Julia Ward Howe wrote The Battle Hymn of the Republic. Question 11. In food terms, the person who makes the money in the household and provides the basic necessities for survival is considered the breadwinner, and is also said to bring home what pork product? The answer is bacon. Question 12. Cape Horn is located on the southern tip of South America, where the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans meet. What cape is located on the southern coast of Africa, separating the Atlantic and Indian Oceans? That popular cape is the Cape of Good Hope. Question 13. What musical piece was written in 1880 by Russian composer Pyotr Tchaikovsky to commemorate the successful Russian defense against Napoleon's invading Grand Army? The answer is the 1812 Overture. Question 14. What is the most common informal name for any type of an archaeological excavation, or typically the most common activity that will be occurring there? The archaeological excavation is called a dig. Question 15. Invented by Andrew Smith Halliday in 1873, what system of transportation was based on early mining conveyance systems and dominated San Francisco's transit scene for more than 30 years? The answer is cable cars. Question 16. In the 1961 science fiction comedy film The Absent-Minded Professor, produced by Walt Disney Productions, what was the name given to the rubbery stuff that made his Model T fly? Combining flying and rubber, you got flubber. Question number 17. One of the Western world's most recognizable paintings, 13 people ate at what event that was depicted in a late 15th century mural painting by Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci? That meal was called the Last Supper. And question 18. His Roman mythology counterpart is Somnus, but in Ovid's Metamorphosis, who was the Greek god of sleep and the father of Morpheus? Not the Roman god, but the Greek god of sleep. The answer is Hypnos. Question 19. What is the simple formula created by Albert Einstein in the early 1900s that is used to determine how much energy a chain reaction would release? The answer is E equals mc squared. That 2 is supposed to be superscripted. Question number 20. In early colonial America, in order to keep the peace with the country's native Indians, British authorities forbade colonial settlements west of what mountain range? The answer is the Appalachian Mountains. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's trivia quiz. I'd like to point out that yesterday's trivia quiz had a couple of errors in it, and it was pointed out by viewers. It may still be up when this gets uploaded, but I am working on fixing that. I absolutely do not mind. In fact, I appreciate it when you find errors in the quiz, because I do not like to post quizzes that have any errors in it. So I will be going back, fixing those, and re-uploading them. I think one of them was Queen Elizabeth. I said she was coronated when she was 27, or when she was 25, but she was actually made the queen at 25 and wasn't coronated until she was 27. So I was off a little bit on that, and I think I just flat out messed up when I said O.J. Simpson ran from the police in 1964, and it was 1994, so that was 30 years off. That was just a dumb mistake. Must have been late at night when I was doing it, but I don't mind getting called out on that. Feel free to comment or send me an email, whatever you want to do, because I can just fix those, re-upload it, and that way there's a good 100% correct trivia quiz out there to play. I don't want to have a bunch of wrong questions and answers on the channel. So thank you to the people who pointed those out to me. Here is question 21, the tiebreaker for today. The first verse of the first chapter in the first book of the King James Bible, what 2 things did God bring into existence? Genesis chapter 1 verse 1, I believe, goes, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth." Heavens and earth is the answer. Thank you for watching. If you found a problem or an incorrect answer in any of this quiz, let me know. Shoot me a message either through the email or leave a comment below. Hopefully there are less, but right now it's 11 o'clock at night, and sometimes when I'm tired, I just make mistakes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient, and have a good weekend.